Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be taking a look at a video from KQED. Recreate Chinese restaurant favorites at home. Yan can cook. It has 12k likes, 650k views, posted on January 25th, 2022, and also 736 comments. Alright, let's see what this video is about.
A lot of people think you can only get great Chinese food in a Chinese restaurant. That's not true.
Ah, so this is apparently Martin Yan. He's a famous Chinese American chef. And this movie kind of looks like it's made in the 80s. The 80s is basically where it's before internet, before the cell phones, before Jamie Oliver. It was simpler times.
With the right ingredients and a few simple techniques, you can recreate all your favorite Chinese restaurant specialty right in your own kitchen.
And it also kind of sounds like Uncle Roger.
The first thing I'm going to show you is one of the most popular Chinese beef dish from northern part of China. Genghis Khan Mongolian beef.
Mongolian beef is not actually from Mongolia, and it's not from China also. It's more of a Chinese American dish which you can get from Panda Express, PF Chang's. It tastes really good. On the internet, even some people say that Mongolian beef is actually from Taiwan, but that's actually not true at all. But at least Taiwan is considered a real country.
Here I have some beef. It's already marinated with soy sauce, cornstarch, tiny bit of wine, and also white pepper.
So, soy sauce, cornstarch, wine, and white pepper, all correct for this recipe. There's no traditional recipe for the Mongolian beef, so everybody makes it different. Cornstarch is very important in this dish. Have you guys ever wondered why their meat is more softer and crispier than the meat you cook at home? That's because of cornstarch. It's the secret ingredient. It plays an important role in Chinese cooking.
Okay, and I've chopped some garlic, and I'm going to show you. We're going to get some red bell pepper.
Red bell peppers, okay.
Because a good Chinese restaurant never show any of these white parts. So I kind of trim this like that.
Yeah, you need to trim off the white part.
Now this particular Mongolian beef dish is named after the name called the 12th century Mongol conqueror, Genghis Khan, who liked things wild and spicy.
But this dish is not even from Mongolia. So basically the only thing that Genghis Khan liked wild and spicy is, of course, his wife. Ooh.
Set it aside and put it right here.
Smooth chopping. And he's using a Chinese cleaver as well.
And then you want to put it right there? You put it right there.
Scoop with the cleaver, swipe it off. Very smooth.
When this is all nice and done, you should marinate your beef for approximately anywhere from half an hour to 2 hours. If you have time, do it overnight.
Overnight is better.
Then you heat up your nice wok.
Nice, he has a wok.
And then you get ready a tiny bit of cooking oil, and you get ready with this tiny bit of oil.
Okay.
Not much, about 1 to 2 teaspoons. Okay, look at that, marvelous, hot. Put a tiny bit of garlic.
Okay.
Chopped garlic.
Chopped garlic, good.
Dry chili, a lot of them.
Dried chilies are optional, but it's okay.
Stir. Wow, look at it. Toss them around. Get the flavor out. Then you put the beef marinated.
The beef goes in nice.
Right in here. Stir.
Alright.
Toss it.
Nice tossing. So effortless. Look.
Don't just sit there and stare at your beef. Don't go like that. That is not stir fry. Toss, stir, stir fry. There's a major difference, as I always remind people. There's major difference between stir fry and stir fry.
He even has his own set of jokes, and English is his second language. That is basically how cool he really is.
Stir fry will burn. Oh, look at that. And then you put the rest of the stuff in. A lot of green onion and red bell pepper.
Green
look
onion's
at that.
good. It's really important.
This is all we need. We don't need this anymore. Continue to stir. Can you hear the sizzling sound? The excitement?
Yes.
Wow.
I can definitely hear the excitement, of course.
Continue to stir until you're absolutely exhausted. And you stop. Then you add the final touch. A tiny bit of chili oil.
Chili oil is okay. It's optional, but you can add it.
Just a few drops. This is enough. But you like hot? More. You want to smoke your hair? Even more.
Yeah. Feel free to add as much chili oil as you want, depending on your spice tolerance.
Tiny bit of sesame seed oil.
Sesame oil, nice.
Just a few drops of sesame seed oil. And hoisin sauce. Wow.
Hoisin
Hoisin.
Nice.
It's from fermented soybean with garlic and everything. Put a tiny bit of soy sauce.
Soy sauce good.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at this. It's all nice and ready.
For me, I would add in a little bit of julienne ginger, maybe just a tiny bit of sugar, because Chinese American dishes are usually supposed to be sweet. And also, guys, this was the 80s. The two biggest things society feared back then is the HIV disease and MSG, which is why Martin Yan can't put MSG in his dish, because he's gonna get fired. But he's actually very smart, because hoisin sauce already has MSG inside its contents. Let me show you. I mean, there is MSG, well, now, but not in the past, okay? Hoisin sauce already has MSG in its contains.
You don't even have to thicken it up. If you want to make more sauce, all you have to do is to, oh, look at that. While I'm stir frying this, I am going to quickly deep fry the cellophane noodle, because we're going to use this to put in the bottom of a dish.
Okay, deep fried cellophane noodles as a decoration for the dish.
Make sure the oil is hot enough. Test. Hot.
Okay, using wood to test hot oil. Nice.
Put it in.
Okay.
Please come up. I hope it is coming up. Slowly but surely. Look at that.
Wow.
Okay. When it's come up, you take it out. Look at that.
Nice.
When it come up, you take it out. Don't do it for too long.
Yes, just lightly deep fry it. Don't overdo it.
Then you can transfer these, put it right in the middle, right here. Oh, look at it. Wow. And then you transfer this
Now
beef
for the beef.
right here. Very easy to do. Genghis Khan, Mongolian beef. That's all you have.
Nice. That looks so good. I definitely would eat that. Martin Yan finds this dish very easy, that he just goes, oh, Mongolian beef is actually too easy. I just need to add some decorations to it. Yes. The white people of the 80s. Such nostalgic moments.
Now, I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to show you to do another wonderful dish, okay? And I want to show you how fast and how easy it is to clean up your non-stick frying pan if you have one.
Well, if you definitely have a non-stick frying pan, make sure you don't use metal in it.
All you have to do is clean it out like that, and you are ready to cook again, okay?
Alright.
Now, everybody know, have you ever wondered how one Chinese cook can prepare all the dishes at the same time?
I don't know, like one dish prepares like 5 dishes. That is impossible.
Chinese chefs often have to juggle 2 sizzling hot wok at the same time. I want to show you how I do it. I'm going to prepare 2 dishes simultaneously and finish everything at the same time. And I call this wok side by side, okay? Now, when this is hot enough, we're going to get ready. I'm actually showing you how to do 2 dishes. One is this most popular restaurant dish called General Joe's Chicken.
Joe's chicken. It's my favorite.
They normally deep fry this chicken after they marinate, but I want to make it a healthier version.
Oh, so this is the healthier version of General Joe's chicken. Martin Yan's not gonna deep fry the chicken. He's gonna lightly stir fry it.
I'm going to stir fry this. In this particular dish, I have the marinated chicken, 8 to 12 ounces. I have green onion.
Okay, green onions.
Ginger. Dried chili pepper.
Dried chilies.
Some peanut, because Chinese restaurant.
Peanuts, of course.
Use a lot of peanut. Aside from using a lot of water, they use a lot of peanut too.
Of course, never give shit about peanut allergy people.
This is the peanut from Texas peanut. And then also, we use a tiny bit of garlic. We're going to mince garlic and ginger and get ready. Look at that.
What?
Cut. Mince garlic and ginger. Mince garlic, look at this.
Okay, what happened?
One, done.
What? That is magic.
Minced ginger, done.
Whoa.
Done.
Whoa.
Done.
Whoa. Impressive.
You gotta say done. Otherwise, it won't get done. And then when it's all ready, I'm gonna set this aside and get ready, because you know what? I'm gonna get ready another ingredient for the other dish. It's called shrimp, sauteed shrimp with chili tomato sauce. Right here, I have all these ingredients. Look at that.
Okay.
I have shrimp, I have tomato sauce with a tiny bit of hoisin sauce mixed together.
Tomato sauce mixed with hoisin sauce. I like it.
Garlic, ginger, and some chopped or diced onion.
Okay, onions are okay. I know that I say to always use shallots because onions are for poor people, but since this is Chinese dish, so it's okay to use onions.
And some chili pepper. And I want to show you, I want everybody pay absolute attention. We have shrimp, we have chicken, we're going to do it, okay?
Okay.
We're going to do it side by side. 3, 2.
Here we go.
First, add oil. Before you add oil, you cannot say 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is getting more and more exciting. Do it all together. Now, everybody pay attention, okay? Garlic, ginger. Garlic. First is ginger, second is garlic.
Okay.
And then, this wok, we're gonna do chicken.
All right.
Toss. And then this wok, we're gonna do shrimp, which is already marinated with a tiny bit of salt and pepper and cornstarch.
All right.
Oh. And then you come back here.
Okay.
And then you come back here.
Okay.
And then you come.
Okay.
And you go.
All right.
And you come again. And don't forget this. And then you put green onion.
Green onion's nice.
Okay. Dry chili pepper.
Dry chili's nice.
And a touch of extra chili pepper.
Chili pepper is
Very
nice.
exciting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And then this one, onion.
Onion's nice.
Dry chili pepper.
Dry chili's nice.
And then we're going to put a tiny bit of wine. Look at that. Look at this.
Now for the wine.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, amazing. No wonder my eyebrow is nothing left.
Nice.
And then when this is nice and done, we are going to add a tiny bit of tomato sauce. This is how fast this dish is.
Nice.
This whole dish is basically done. And then in the meantime, I put a tiny bit of sesame seed oil,
Sesame seed
tiny
oil,
bit of
nice.
vinegar
Vinegar,
for the
nice.
General Joe's chicken, tiny bit of sugar,
Sugar,
and a
nice.
tiny bit of soy sauce.
Soy sauce, nice.
And then I'm going to use a tiny bit of chicken broth
Chicken broth, nice.
and a tiny bit of soy sauce again, dark soy this time, give it a nice rich color.
Dark soy sauce,
And then
nice.
I am going to thicken this up with this cornstarch solution. Look at that.
Cornstarch solution.
Look
good.
at this. This is so easy to do. Everybody can do it, and it's combine the sweet and sourness and the all the things together. Look at that, and it's done, 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 and the whole dish is done. Cook at the same time, done at the same time, huh? When this is done, we'll put it over here. Oh, look at that. I want to show you. I'm getting so excited. I've never get to be so fast. Here, you notice that in order to make this exciting, I'm going to cut up a teeny tiny bit of basil. You can use Thai basil, julienne. Look at that.
Thai basil. Julienne Thai basil, okay.
This way, I can use it as a garnish, okay?
Thai basil as garnish. Interesting.
When the chicken is done, we put this right here. Look at how beautiful.
Wow.
Without deep frying. And then, for the shrimp, we put it right here.
Okay, that looks very good.
And then, in order to make it more interesting, I am going to sprinkle some Thai basil. And before you do anything, I'm going to add some peanut. Now, a lot of people don't realize that this country is one of the major producers of peanut. All you have to do is roast it, dry roast it. And Texas is the second largest peanut producing state in the US. A lot of people don't realize that peanut and peanut butter are packed with a wonderful protein.
Yes, peanut and peanut butter definitely have an incredible source of protein.
In fact, each year in this country, we eat enough peanut butter and have enough to cover the entire Grand Canyon.
Wow, every year we eat enough peanut butter to cover the entire Grand Canyon. That is incredible.
And peanut is also a great source of protein, fiber, and B vitamins. So also very low in saturated fat. So now we have General Joe's chicken with peanut from Texas, and also we have sauteed shrimp with chili tomato sauce.
Nice, that looks incredible.
You see, I am still overwhelmed by the two dishes and all the frames that come out. Fortunately, this is still around. Not all restaurant dishes are so quick and easy to prepare. In fact, for one dish that the kitchen needs about 24 hours notice, like the Peking duck.
Yes, that's true. Peking duck always requires Peking duck is one of my favorite dishes. It always requires a 24 hours notice. It always requires a 24-hour notice because you need to like cook it, freeze it, dry it, roast it, all those steps. It's very difficult.
So let us take a look at how they serve this particular duck at the famous King Hearn restaurant in Hong Kong.
Alright.
Peking is famous for two things. Peking man, which is now all bones, and Peking duck, which is a lot more delicious.
Nice slicing technique. It's very hard to learn the Peking duck carving technique. Like, look how they carve it. It's really hard to learn the carving technique. Professional Chinese chefs take their entire lifetime to master it.
Some say that Peking duck is all skin. Well, not quite. But you need to carve the skin neatly because it is an important part of the dish.
Yeah.
By the way, the gloves are optional.
This is a really interesting plating technique. Look, the skin, it's all piled up in the middle, right? It's all piled up in the middle, all the skin, and the meat surrounds the skin on the outer side. And they also don't serve the entire duck as well. The duck's over here, right? They can use the remaining parts of duck for other dishes. I really like this music.
The proper way to serve Peking duck is to serve it inside a freshly steamed Mandarin pancake.
Yes. Usually I like my pancake to be slightly bigger and significantly thinner, but every single restaurant's different. That's how you can tell this movie is made in the 80s. There's obviously no way they can see all this footage nowadays. Someone just slowly scooping the meat and putting it onto the pancake. Nobody has that attention span anymore. Nowadays people just give me like, oh, Peking duck takes 24 hours to make? Sure, but I would like to see a 40-second TikTok of the entire process. Nobody has the attention span to do slowly scooping anymore.
Add a little hoisin sauce and some green onion.
Green onion?
And we end up with the best roast duck sandwich in the world.
Nice. Sometimes we eat skin with sugar as well. That looks incredible.
And now comes the best part. In China, Peking duck is actually...
Wow, look at his face. Look at his face. That is the face of a man experiencing true love. This guy really liked his puns so much. I really didn't expect him to not saying, oh, this is pecking my interest.
3 dishes in one. You have the duck sandwich, a stir-fried dish with duck meat, and a soup made from the duck carcass. Nothing is ever wasted.
Wow. One duck can feed an entire family. 3 different dishes. Incredible.
In Hong Kong, you might pay about $35 to $40 US for Peking duck.
That is obviously 40 years ago, 35 to 40 US dollars. Nowadays, it's like more like 150 to 200 US dollars. Inflation is getting serious nowadays. Everything starts to get more expensive. But however, everybody's salary just never change.
But it is still a great bargain, you know why? Because it's 3 dishes in one. It's a whole meal. They serve the crispy skin with a tiny bit of meat with a moist, tender, wonderful, thin Mandarin pancake. And then they stir-fry a dish with the remaining meat. And of course, using the carcass to make a soup. It's 3 in 1.
Yes, that is it. Yes, the Peking duck is obviously a really good dish because it's 3 dishes in one meal.
The next thing I want to show you is something exciting. Now, this is the most famous Chinese restaurant specialty of all time. Wontons.
Ah yes, wontons. In Chinese, I call it yun tun. In Chinese, many people just call it yun tun, or in Cantonese, they call it wonton.
You have probably ordered fried wonton in wonton soup, but I'm going to make something a little bit different.
Yes, I definitely ate fried wontons and also some wonton soup. I even ate noodles with wonton before.
The Chinese answer to Italian ravioli.
Well, basically, the wonton is basically the Chinese version of ravioli.
Here, I'm going to show you how easy it is. Normally, when you go out to have wonton, most of the time, the meat is normally ground pork. Okay?
Ground pork?
But here is the seafood wonton. Look at all the ingredients I have. I have fresh water chestnut, green onion. Whoa,
onion.
beautiful. Tiger prawn.
Tiger prawns? Nice.
Fresh, frozen. And also have firm white fish, or you can use fillet, you can use all kind of fish, whatever you like. Mince them all together, chop up with some cilantro. I have this wonderful feeling, okay?
Yeah.
And when I get this ready, the next thing I want to show you is how to fold the wonton. There are a lot of ways to fold wonton. Not all the techniques are created equal. Also, I want to show you a couple of one that I like to do. Here, this is the typical wonton wrapper. They normally squares like this, okay? Here, I use a little spoon, get some water right here, scoop out approximately half a teaspoon. If you are not very hungry, half a teaspoon. And then all you have to do is put a tiny bit of water on the other side, on this, both of these sides. Then you fold it into a triangle like that. Look at that. And then you pick this up and put a little water at the tip of one end. And this is one of the most popular way to fold wonton. Look at that, slow motion, just like I'm practicing my Tai Chi. Slow motion. And I'm going to put this very slowly from here to right here. And then I put this, I'll show you another one. Very easy to do. This one, I'm going to do it as, this is for the diet conscious, okay? A little bit of meat, fold it in like that, instead of go all the way, just like that, and still do the same thing. This type of style is very good for deep fried wonton, because when you deep fry it, it's a lot of dough. Look, see the difference. This is a diet conscious, this is, you don't care. And if you have not eaten wonton for 4.5 years, and you use this much, one of these will be enough for you.
Yes, it's been too long since I ever ate wontons.
That you don't have to have 3 meals in the next 3 days. This is 3 times as much, okay? Once again, fold this in. Now this time I'm going to show you another technique. You don't have to fold it like that. You can just simply fold it this way, just like a head. You fold it this way. Look at that. So you can have all kind of ways. I'll show you another way. This is how they do pot sticker and a variety of Chinese dumpling. This is the round one, and I put this right here, right in the middle. So you have all kind of way to do it. That's the way. In the meantime, you know what I'm doing? I'm boiling some water to cook my wonton. Then we can also get up the wok and get the stir fry going. Look at that. This is a very unique way. I want everybody pay attention, okay? Look at that. You fold into it like this, and you close this, and then you pleat this, just like a ha gao siu mai and pot sticker. You pleat this, and you pleat this, and you pleat this, and you pleat it. You continue to pleat, you continue to pleat, you continue to pleat, you continue until you have nothing to pleat. You stop, and then you have this like a little pot sticker. Looks like this. So that means you can do anything you want. Different style, different way. When it's all nice and done, we're going to set this aside and get everything ready. I have some extra wonton here, extra wonton here, and we are going to boil this right over here. First, we bring this to a big boil, and I use my chopstick again to push this in. Look at that. Make sure it's boiling, okay? If it's not boiling, it is no good. Pour it in, stir the whole thing. Make sure, you know what? You can actually do this wonton ahead of time, and you just freeze them individually. That means you can do everything in the last minute, okay? Stir it a little bit and bring this to a boil. While you're bringing this to a boil, you get this wok ready. You're going to stir fry some of these vegetables, because we are going to get all of these ready. Here I have some shallot, I have some baby corn, snow pea, carrot, and straw mushroom.
Okay, some snow peas, which are basically munch tooth.
Wonderful straw mushroom. Sometimes you can buy it fresh, but most of the time you buy it in a can. And then you go.
Alright. Nice slicing again.
Done. You notice that I look at what I do. I look at here, I look at there, I look at there. It's done. When it's all nice and done, you're going to cook these. Now, I want to show you how to use a chopstick to stir fry. A lot of people don't realize chopstick is not only used in the dining table, but also as a cooking chopstick.
Yes, a lot of people, some people use chopsticks to cook.
This is nice and ready. You put all these vegetables right here. Look at that. Stir fry. Look at this. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah.
Season it with soy sauce.
Soy sauce, nice.
With chicken broth.
Chicken broth, nice.
With sesame seed oil. A lot of people probably don't realize chopsticks have a lot of history Confucius said, once said, an honorable man allows no knife in his table. As a vegetarian, he believed that tools that kills, anything's metal or sharp, there's no place in the dining room, not even metal chopstick.
Yes. Yes. In ancient China, many people use chopsticks to eat. They never use forks or knives or spoons. They don't use any metal utensils to eat.
When this is nice and done, we're gonna pull the wonton right out of here. Seafood wonton. Look at that. Isn't that marvelous? And then I put it right into this stir fry wonton. And then I thicken this with a tiny bit of cornstarch. And then you have ready some wonderful dish. Stir.
Nice.
This whole thing is done, and you serve these right here. It is so colorful. This seafood wonton ravioli don't even have to be garnished. Look at a very unique dish being created right in front of your very own eye.
Nice.
After a big meal like this, you need a light dessert. Well, we have heard from Genghis Khan and General Zhou. And how about word from General Custer? Here, let me show you a light steamed custard with candied ginger. This is what we have. I have ginger infused water sweetened with sugar. And I also add about 3 or 4 egg white beaten. And also non-fat milk right in this wonderful container. Then I put this right here, filled it up, a very, very famous dish in many Cantonese style restaurants.
Yeah,
and this is actually one of my favorite when I go out to eat for desserts. Very easy to do. Once you do that, you can sprinkle and julienne some candied ginger. Okay? And then you can sprinkle this inside here, sprinkle the candied ginger, and you're gonna steam this, put this right in here in this steamer and steam it. But we always have something ready for you. So we are going to take this out from here, and it's nice and hot. We're going to take this out. Hot. And then, of course, you can garnish with some extra candied ginger and a tiny bit of mint. Now, you know what?
Nice.
Custard, slosh stand. Light and refreshing with no cholesterol, very little cholesterol. Steamed custard with candied ginger. Look at that, beautiful. Now that you have seen a little of the behind the scene technique that go into making your favorite Chinese restaurant dishes, hope you will be inspired to put them on the menu at the finest restaurant in town, House of You. Till next time, be your own best chef, and remember, if Yan can cook, so can you. 再见.
If Yan can cook, so can you. That is his famous catchphrase. That is incredible. Also, hey KQED, can you please say hi to Martin Yan for me? Well, guess that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.